Here's Nelson Cruz now. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Very high, 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Schebler has a read on it, and that's the third out. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Reds, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
And that misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Gomez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in.
Hamilton.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Popped up. Machado calls for it, but it's the shortstop that gets there. And there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
In is Joey Votto now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he takes ball one. And he misses low with it. 2-0. And now a pitch on the way. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Cabrera's there, and that ends the inning. Reds turned away first time through. We'll go on to the second in Cincinnati. Still scoreless on the show. Stepping into the box, Kendrys Morales. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kendrys Morales.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
hit down the line at first, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at the catcher, Devin Mesoraco. He's battled some injuries through his career, but when healthy, this guy's one of the top catchers in baseball.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Duvall going back on it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied. So striding forward now, Zach Cozart. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Reyes will take this one for the first out.
Batting fifth, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Woo, that's one of those you chuck and duck. He just smoked that ball right back up the middle.
Left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Adam Duvall becomes out number 2 this inning. Scott Schebler at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. At the plate, Carlos Gomez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Pitch on the way. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Schebler on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now,
40,
Luis Severino.
Luis Severino.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That's a foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Line towards center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. He'll try to follow up the double and
him up and knocks.
So it's a 3-run.
When that pitch was grooved.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The head first dive into first base, that was really impressive. I love the hustle. Now, some people say he slowed down, others will say he didn't. Doesn't matter. That's a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. It's gone in the home half of inning number 3. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Devin Mesoraco is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So nothing happening this time around. 3 innings complete. The Aces are out on top, 3-0. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
He found himself in a great hitter's count. Pitcher tried to trick him with a changeup, and he still got a base hit. I think he was looking for that changeup.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And now our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. He's set, and the pitch. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Severino. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt, but you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time a first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Cozart is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Billy Hamilton.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. In is Joey Votto now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in, Zach Cozart. He flew out in his last at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Probably good he didn't make contact on that one. It's so tough to get around on a fastball up and in.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
Third baseman, number 7. Eugenio
Standing in,
Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez. A base hit in his first trip. A fastball that just misses inside. Two and 0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you he's down 2-0. He's not focused on that hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far.
Your attention, please. If you've ever thought about bringing a group to a Reds game, now is the time. There's no better way to catch the action of great Reds baseball at Great American Ballpark than to share the experience with a group of 25 or more. For more information on Reds group rates, contact the ticket office here at Great American Ballpark. Thank you.